Hello, hi, my name is Min. Welcome to my channel, Min's Korean class. Last class, we talked about vowels and how each vowel is pronounced and how each vowel is written. And today, we're going to talk about consonants. And before we do that, let's take an example right here. Okay, this is a Korean syllable and it's written as 그, 아, and the final letter guk. So 각, 각. It means angle. And when you write Korean Hangul, always start from left to right and top to bottom. And this one over here is the initial letter, and here is a vowel, and lastly we have ending consonant. And this ending consonant we call 받침 in Korean. And here we have the initial consonant. Show consonant. And the reason why we are learning this first is because most Korean consonants have two different sounds. One is the initial sound and the other one is the ending sound. For example, here, this one, the first Korean consonant, 기억, has the sound of g as in initial sound, but then when it's used as an ending consonant, it's pronounced as k. Okay, so I wanted to clarify that first because we're going to talk a lot about initial and the ending sounds. All right. All right, let's get to it. Our first consonant is 기억, 기억. And the way to write this one is left to right and then top to bottom. So this one is the first stroke and this one is the second stroke. All right, so this one is written as 기억 and it's pronounced as 그 or k when it's used as the ending consonant. So the sound is G, and this one is for initial, and when it's used as ending consonant, the pronunciation is k, k, k. All right. Next one we have this one, 니은, 니은. And here the stroke is over here and then the second stroke is left to right. Always remember left to right, top to bottom. Okay, so 니은, and initial sound is N, 느, and ending sound is also same, 은. So an example would be here, none, none. So ending and initial all the same. All right, that's the second one, 느, 니은. And the next one is this one. Okay, so this one has three strokes. So one that goes left to right and top to bottom, that's the second stroke, left to right, third stroke, and it's 티귿, 티귿, 티귿. And it's pronounced as D, 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 D. However, the final, the ending sound is quite different. It's pronounced as T, T, T. Let me give you an example. So the initial sound would be this one, 네, they. However, when it's used as an ending consonant, it's this one. Here. Kit, kit, kit. Okay, that T sound. And next one, we have, okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the idea is same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and you have to practice writing these Hangul letters so you can read and write at the same time. And the initial sound is this one. R, as in ray, as in robot. Alright. However, when it's used as, however, when it's used as ending consonant, it's pronounced as L. Okay? L. As in bowl, roll. Okay? And the next one is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is a bit tricky. First, we go down. Oh, let me just use this. So this is the first stroke. So 1, and then we go left to right, 2, and then 3, and the final ending is 4. Okay, and it's bium, mu, and it has the sound of M as initial, and the ending sound is same. And an example would be this: mom, mu, and the final ending is exactly like the same. Okay, and next one is this one. Okay, there's a little tip here. Always write the first one a little bit shorter than the second one. So here, that's the first stroke, number 1, and then that's the second stroke, 2. Okay, so you go like that, and then like that. Okay, so that's the third, and that's the fourth stroke. And there's another way of writing this one. So you can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, or you can do 1, or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. However you like it, okay? But remember, the first stroke, the first vertical line is always shorter, a little bit shorter than the second one, okay? And this one is piup, and when it's used as an initial consonant, the pronunciation is this one, bu, as in boy. However, when it's used as an ending consonant, the pronunciation would be p, as in map. Okay? So next one is quite interesting. It goes from top right to bottom left, and then over here, like that. Okay? So that's the first stroke, number 1, and that's the second stroke, number 2. Okay? So let's do it again. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay? And it's the Korean consonant siut, just like S. Okay? And the pronunciation would be this one, S, as in smile, as in smile, say, sing, okay? However, when it's used as the ending consonant, it makes the same sound with this one, okay? Like in rat, hat, okay? And the next one is a circle, like that. And it's a single stroke, but it goes from like that. So just a single stroke, top all the way counterclockwise and to the top again, okay? And that's what we call 이응, 이응, 이응. And this one is an interesting one because when it's used as an initial sound, it doesn't make any sound. So it's silent. However, when it's used as an ending sound, ending consonant, it makes the sound of ng, 응, 응, 응. So in English, the phonetic symbol would be just like that. Okay? 응, 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 응. Okay? So for this one, let me give you an example. For example, when you have Korean letters like this, notice how I am only making sound of this vowel, which is I'm not making any sound here. It's silent. Okay? But when we put the ending sound right there, it makes the sound of ang. Okay? This one is super important. The consonant, this one, 지읒, 지읒. And the way to write this one is from here, left to right. That's the first stroke. And over here is top right to bottom left. That's the second stroke. And then over here, right in the middle, and to the bottom right, that's the third stroke. Let's practice this one again. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And over here, let's write this one again, initial and ending. So when it's used as an initial consonant, it makes the sound of J, basically. J, joy, as in joy. J, okay? And when it's used as the ending consonant, it makes the sound of T. Just like D or this one, 시옷 or 디귿, or yeah, just like that. Okay? And the next one is we have to put a little stroke right there, and the rest is just the same, like that. Okay? So that's the first stroke, so top to bottom, and then we have second and third and fourth. Okay? So that's the second, third, and fourth. And let's practice this one a few more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Practice makes perfect. And when it's used as an initial consonant, it makes the sound of ch, as in chin. Okay? However, when it's used as an ending sound, it makes exactly the same sound with the one on the top, 지읒. Okay? And let's move on. The next one is somewhat similar to 기억. However, we need to do one more stroke. So first we do left to right, and then go here, and we put another stroke right there. Notice how I always start with the top and left to right. That's the first stroke, like that. And then This one is the second stroke, top to bottom, but slightly toward the left. Okay, so let's give it a few more practices. So the first stroke, left to right, and then second stroke, and then another one, but slightly shorter than the first stroke. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and when it's used as an initial consonant, it makes the sound of K, K, and the ending sound is same, another K. So like in king, king, or in kick, kick, kick. So when you transcribe this one into Hangul, it'll be ki and just like that. But this one makes the same sound as K, and again this one is the same as K, and this one is E. So we have kick, 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 kick. Okay, and let's move on. Our next consonant is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and it looks kind of similar to this one, did, but just an extra stroke. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Always go for the middle one last. Okay, give it a few more practices. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's the tiot, tiot, as in toy. Okay, and just like this one, kiok, this one, initial and the ending sound is all same. Tu, 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 tu. Okay, and let's move on. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these two lines are almost parallel, and these two are almost parallel. So 2 vertical and 2 horizontal strokes. Okay, so 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So few more practices. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the consonant piup, piup, piup. Okay, and it makes the sound of p, p, and the ending sound is the same, p, p, pie, or pop, 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 pop. Okay, and next we have, okay, so this one is, we have 2 different ways of writing this one. So that's the first one and that's the second one. It's all the same. Okay, you can use whatever. And in the case of the first one, we use just a little stroke, and that's the first one, and left to right, that's the second, and that's the third stroke. Here, this one is a lot simpler, and just 1 and 2, longer one, and 3. Okay, and that's what we call hit, hit, hit. And this one makes the sound of H, h, high, high. Okay, but when it's used as an ending consonant, it makes the sound t, 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 t. Okay, and next we have what we call double consonants. And double consonants are basically 2 basic consonants combined together. And we don't do combining process for everything. For example, we don't do combining process for this one. We only do it for this, kiok. We do it for this one, tiet. We do it for this one, piup. And then we do it for this one, siot, and this one, chiot. That's it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first one is, so you write 2 kiok together, but you have to make them smaller so that they basically make the same size. All Hangul consonants, they make the same size as in dimension. Okay, so in order for you to write this correctly, you have to make a small double 기역. Okay, and this one is called 쌍기역. 쌍 means double. Okay, so it's double consonant and it makes the sound this one. So instead of saying g, you have to say g, g, g. So this one is a very tense sound. So tense sound, g, g, g. And an example would be great, great, grape, g, 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 but in very tense way, okay? And when it's used as an ending, it's just the same sound with another one, the other one, 기역, okay? So again, this one is 쌍기역, and then it's used as, when it's used as initial sound, it makes the very tense g, g, gi, gi, okay? And next we have this one. So we put these together, just right next to each other, and then this one makes the sound of this one. So it's not do, d, it's d, 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 okay? As in desk, 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 d, 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 okay? As in desk. So you have to make a very tense sound, but when it's used as a ending consonant, it just makes the same sound with T, okay? And next we have P, but two B's together, and there's two ways to writing this one. One is to just write B 2 times. However, there is another way we can just do like that, okay? So again, we just write one huge beaker and then put a little cross inside of it, okay? Whichever suits you better. And this one is called 쌍비읍, 쌍비읍, okay? And it makes the sound b, 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 as in brain, 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 okay? So it makes the sound b, b. However, when it's used as an ending sound, it makes the p sound. It makes the p sound, okay? As in snap, snap, snap. And next we have this one. So two together, okay? Two 시옷 together, and it makes 쌍시옷, 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 okay? 쌍시옷. And this one makes the sound of this. So instead of saying sing, you can say sing, sing, sing. Very strong and tense, okay? As in smile, smile, smite, smite, okay? You have to make a very tense sound. And when it's used as an ending consonant, it just makes the same sound as the other T ending sounds. Lastly, we have two 지읒 together. Okay? So two 지읒 together. And again, this one has two ways of writing it. First, we have, so basically overlapping one 지읒 after another 지읒. However, there's another one which is just doing it like that. So make a big left and right stroke and then just do two 쌍시읒, okay? Whichever you wanted. So this one makes the sound of 2J together, 2J. So instead of saying joy, you have to say joy, 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 joy. Okay? Instead of saying journal, you have to say journal, journal, journal. Okay? You need to practice. And as an ending consonant, it makes exactly the same sound with 상시옷 or 상디옷. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's all 19, 9 consonants in Korean alphabet system, Hangul. Okay? And in my next class, we will learn how to combine consonants with vowel symbols together. There's a specific rule to it. You cannot just go ahead and combine everything. There's a strict rule to it. So, and by adding this one with vowels, we make Korean symbols. So this one is super important. So please subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy my next videos as well. Thank you so much for listening to my video. Hope you have a great time. Thanks so much for listening to my lecture. And actually today is December 31st, the last day of 2021. I hope everything, best of luck in the coming year, and Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye-bye.